posting up pictures, trying to look like you winning. I'm writing rhymes in the kitchen, soaking in moments we live in, yeah. You got the nerve to be on me, faking your life for the IG. If you got my number, don't add me, cause baby, I'm on hiatus.
This lighting has been doing the absolute most, but we got this. Okay. Hey Gemini, it's Purple Hayez, and I'm back to shine a positive light on your dark days, and I'm here to do a reading for you guys. You already know what it's about. A general reading. We're going to touch on finances, hopefully, love, all of that. However the cards are given is how I will deliver the message to you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below, all of that, and check out the description box down below. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Thank you, God. Thank you, universe, and thank you, ancestors, for all that you do and all that you will do. For every lesson is a blessing. Please continue to shine your positive light on me, as well as the Geminis watching this video, as well as the cross watchers, the nosy people in the back. Okay, we gotta include everybody, no matter what. Okay, Gemini, let's see what's going on with you guys for early June. What we looking at? Okay, why is this over here? We're gonna get to that. Okay. Okay, Gemini, you guys are ready for a fresh start. You guys are ready for a fresh start. You no longer want to settle when it comes to life in general. Not just with love, not just with love, with life, period. You're tired of settling for less, or basically selling yourself short, okay? Let's see what else though. Before I continue on, child. Ooh. There is some things that you are still holding on to, Gemini. There are certain things that you are holding on to, but at the same time, I don't see you guys seeking any type of closure or anything like that. It's more so of you just holding on to it as an excuse sometimes. But I feel like now you're ready to move on. Now you're ready for a fresh start, okay? You have the Four of Cups in reverse here, like I said before. You guys are not for settling no more. The Knight of Swords in reverse. There is some things. See, look, the lighting is just messing up. Anyway, there is some things that you guys need to work on. But when it comes to love the most, okay, you guys are ready to move on. You are ready for a fresh start. You guys are, some of you are getting over a long-term relationship. So now you're like, okay, I've been there, I've done that. I can't continue to dwell in the past. I can't continue to focus on this particular person. So I'm ready for a fresh start, okay? Now, you also have the Four of Wands here, and you have the Magician card as well. And then you have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Now, don't get too caught up on the love side. I know you're looking for a fresh start overall, Gemini, but don't get too caught up as far as love. Let it come to you, okay? Try not to look so hard for a fresh new start. Sometimes it's better when it happens naturally. So there are some of you who kind of want to rush things, but it's not best for you right now. And the less you focus on it, the more you will get exactly what you want, okay? I do see a lot of things that you thought would not happen for you. A lot of blessings and abundance that you thought would not come anytime soon. I feel like it's going to come when you least expect it, okay? But be careful when it comes to the money, too. Make sure there's a balance. It's okay to start fresh when it comes to love, but you also want to make sure this time that your finances is straight, your foundation is straight, okay? Let's do another spread. Pull a couple more cards, okay? Okay, Ten of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you guys were dealing with a whole lot. You had a lot on your shoulders. There are some things you still have to let go, Gemini. There's a lot of things. You can't move forward and still hold on to the past at the same time, okay? The Six of Cups here, you have a lot of memories, okay, with this particular person, or there's like some past memories that you have. You have history with someone and you constantly think about that, but like I said, you can't have both. You can't move on and then hold on to the past as well. And you have the Hierophant card. You still want to stick to tradition. A lot of you still want to get married someday. A lot of you still want children and things like that. So I don't see you guys giving up when it comes to that sort of thing either, okay? Let's move on to the Oracle cards. let's move on to the Oracle card. Let's see what type of energy this is giving for Gemini's. The month of early June. Right around the corner. That's tomorrow, actually. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we have the Moon Tree card here in reverse. Again, it's okay to look at things as a reminder, and it's okay to like go back into the past in order for you to motivate you to not make the same mistakes. Yeah, it's okay to reflect on the past to prevent you from making the same mistakes. There's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, I know when it comes to someone from your past, Gemini, you might have a weakness for them. There are some of you dealing with somebody who just makes you, who gets the best of you. Every time you think you're ready to move on, this person either says or does something that kind of brings you back. Okay, so I know it's hard for you guys to completely let go of people that you care about because you have a good heart. A lot of you have a good heart. But at the same time, you have to do what's best for you, and your happiness is what matters too. So again, if you don't want to go through the same thing, and if you don't want to make the same mistakes and settle, Gemini, then it's time to do things more differently this time. Okay, now let's move on to you and your person, all signs. Okay, we're kind of flying through this, so that's good because this lighting is blowing me, and you probably don't even give a damn, but it's funny how YouTubers notice everything, but like the audience be like, what, girl? But yeah, anyways, so we're gonna do you and your person, all signs. We're gonna start off with Gemini and Gemini, and then work our way down for the couples, okay, or the people who are dealing with someone. Okay, so Gemini and Gemini, how do you two feel about one another? Gemini and Gemini. Okay, we just got one. We have Four of Pentacles, okay, in reverse. Gemini, some of you are dealing with someone who is in a financial situation. It's like a repetitive thing. You guys often argue about this particular financial situation because it keeps happening. There's someone who's basically irresponsible, and it's getting to the point where it's getting to the middle of your relationship. So I would say it's best for you guys to communicate and have that talk about, you know, saving more or what you guys need to do to change this pattern. Otherwise, you guys are going to be at it, okay? Gemini and Cancer, how do you two feel about one another? Gemini and Cancer. Okay. You have the Nine of Swords. Gemini and Cancer, you have a Cancer that's on your mind. Sometimes you often think about them at night. There are some of you who were suffering from insomnia, but it's not as bad as it used to be. But there's someone who you constantly think about, who you're probably even having dreams about this particular Cancer as well. But there's someone heavy on your mind to the point where you can't sleep. I don't know if it has a lot to do with guilt or curiosity, but this person is definitely on your mind. Gemini and Leo, how do you two feel about one another? Gemini and Leo. You have the High Priestess card here in reverse. Gemini, you often go against your intuition or your instincts when it comes to your Leo. There are some of you who's dealing with a smooth talker. There's someone, this particular Leo has a way with words, and you often have your intuition. You often follow your intuition at first, but then they say something to you and completely change your mind. So I would just say, make sure you dig deeper and make sure you follow your intuition more than usual, okay? You don't want to be blindly in love or blindly in like whatever the situation may be. Gemini and Virgo, how do you two feel about one another? Gemini and Virgo. Okay. We have the Six of Wands in reverse, and then we have the Ace of Cups for Gemini and Virgo. There's someone who you used to deal with, Gemini, that was a Virgo, who people often said that you looked great together, or they often praised the relationship, but it's not what it seems. There's some of you who wants to start over. You want to leave your Virgo and start something new because it's not what it seems. And there's also some of you who wants a fresh start with a Virgo. You feel like you might look happy on the outside as far as being single, but there's a particular Virgo that you might want to move forward with, okay? Gemini and Libra. How do you two feel about one another? Gemini and Libra. You have the Three of Pentacles. Gemini and Libra, there may be a third party here. There may be someone trying to have their cake and eat it too. Okay, there are some of you who are down with, there are some of you who are dealing with a Libra and you guys have discussed threesomes, and some of you are curious about it. You have the Queen of Cups that came out as well in reverse. Okay, maybe you guys seem cool about it as far as a third party situation, but on the inside, you're like, you're not having it. You don't give a damn. Whoever this third party person is that keeps coming up, it could be the mother of the person's child or whatever, or father, whatever the case may be. There's someone that's a third party who you clearly do not give a damn about when it comes to Libra and that person. You don't give a damn. Hold on. Okay, I didn't want the TV to be too loud, but there's a third party person here that you possibly know about, Gemini, but you don't give a damn. You don't care about them at all. Okay. Gemini and Scorpio. Let me do that again. That was terrible. Gemini and Scorpio. How do you two feel about one another? Gemini and Scorpio. Let's see. The Hierophant card for Gemini and Scorpio. You guys want to do things a traditional way. You guys have a lot in common. There are some of you dealing with the Scorpio who you consider old school. They have a lot of wisdom. They seem to act older than what they appear. Their age doesn't match their personality, okay? Gemini and Sagittarius. How do you two feel about one another? Gemini and Sagittarius. Okay, look. Just had to give me a whole lot. Okay, we have the Star card here. We have the Temperance card, the Magician, and the Hierophant card for Gemini and Sagittarius. Funny how you got this too with Sagittarius. That is the card for Sag. But anyway, you guys have a lot of hope still and a lot of faith when it comes to your particular Sagittarius. A lot of you want to make up with one, or you feel like it's going to take a miracle or some type of... it's going to take a lot of effort in order for you to work on this or get together. But you see a lot of potential in this particular Sag, or they see it in you, okay? This is someone who you have history with, or someone who you want to do things the traditional way with. But there's a particular Sagittarius where you still have hope for, but you feel like it's going to take a miracle for you guys to work it out. Oh, Gemini and Capricorn. How do you two feel about one another? Gemini and Capricorn. Okay, we have the Five of Swords for Gemini and Capricorn. You guys had a lot of conflict before, and you still have conflict now. It's just not as bad as it used to be, but there's a lot of pettiness going on between you two as well. The reason why you guys kind of you bump heads often is because of both of you play games. Okay, whoa. Gemini and Aquarius. How do you two feel about one another? Gemini and Aquarius. Okay, these two. We have the Five of Wands in reverse, and then we have the Sun card in reverse. Gemini and Aquarius, you guys are done when it comes to fighting. You're done. You're exhausted. You feel like the relationship or the situationship has reached its breaking point. It seems like you guys only communicate when you are arguing, but when you're not around each other, you're still sad, okay? You're just basically exhausted from all of the emotional roller coaster type situations. Gemini and Pisces, how do you two feel about one another? Okay. Gemini and Pisces, you have the Justice in reverse, Nine of Wands, and Ten of Wands. Justice in reverse, Nine of Wands, and 10 of Wands for Gemini and Pisces. Again, you guys are exhausted as well, but it has a lot to do. It's a lot of unfairness. Someone not being appreciated on top of already putting up with so much, to the point where there's someone here who wants to give up, whether it's you or your Pisces. You guys want to give up because there's a lot on your plate and you don't feel like it's fair. You feel like it's not even. You feel like one person is taking more of the pain than the other, okay? Gemini and Aries, how do you two feel about one another? Gemini and Aries. You have the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Magician card. Gemini, you're dealing with someone who's possibly running from love. I feel like this could be you, Gemini, that's actually running for your particular Aries, or you're not ready for what they're trying to give, or they may not be ready either. I feel like the both of you want each other, but there's like, at the same time, you're kind of like holding back. And then you have the, hold on, man. Anyways, as I was saying, Gemini, and who was I doing? I think it was Aries. Yeah. It's like you guys are running from, both of you are kind of like running from each other, but at the same time, you're attracted to one another. So it's like, you're hoping for some type of sign or something, some type of signal to give you the go on whether or not this is going to work out between you two. Probably why you guys are listening to this reading, okay? Gemini and Taurus. Ooh, it be the devil, child. Gemini and Taurus. Now look at this. Hold on. Child. Gemini and Taurus, okay? How do you two feel about one another? Last one, too. Gemini and Taurus. Okay, so, ooh, you have the Ten of Pentacles. This Ace of Cups keep coming out. A lot of y'all are running. She's a runner, she's a track star. Ten of Pentacles, like I said, and the Ace of Cups in reverse. A lot of you dealing with a Taurus, you are attracted to them. You like them. Some of you are in a relationship with the Taurus. But right now, you're not trying to have your emotions too much in it. You're more so about the money. You don't want to get distracted with emotions. Okay? Even those of you who are in a relationship, it's like you're trying to avoid any type of conflict, any type of arguments, any type of emotional things that could distract you from your goal. You're so focused on your goal right now that you don't want to deal with anything that involves emotion, anything like that. So a lot of you are either dealing with someone who you may feel like isn't giving you enough attention due to work, and it's because they're trying not to get distracted. And you could also be that person. You're probably that person who's like, look, I like you and everything, I love you and everything, but I'm trying to get to the bag. Okay, that's what I have for you guys, Gemini. This was a lot behind the scenes, okay, going on, but we got through it. Make sure you guys like the video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. It helps me out so much. And thank you guys so much for your support. I really appreciate it. I will see you in the next one, okay? Bye-bye. Crazy shit.
I'm in a place serene and pure and free.